Hello warriors! I think it's time for another chat. We haven't had one in a while. I get a lot of emails about motivation. I love motivation. I love being proactive. Feeling like I did something with my day and with my life and that I'm moving in the upward or actually just forward direction. I don't even care if it's upward. I just want to keep moving forward. It's really simple to get stuck. It's really simple to get lazy. Human nature to have those moments where you just don't want to do anything. And there's actually nothing wrong with that if it lasts, 24 to 48 hours. When it starts lasting a little bit longer than that, then maybe there's a little bit of concern. Sorry, the motorcycles are all loud. So I grew up as a rhythmic gymnast and trained really hard when I was young for a long period of time, for many years. I would wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, train before school for 4 hours, then go to school and then train another 6 hours after school. There were many times where I felt very unmotivated. I was so exhausted and so hungry because the diet was very minimal due to the sport that I was having to do. So please eat. Eating is good and necessary for the body. I do not promote not eating. Even more so if you're training. I know what it's like to wake up in the morning and not want to get out of bed. I know what it's like to feel like you have nothing more to give. I know what it's like to feel completely empty and exhausted. I know what it's like physically and I know what it's like mentally, and it's a tough battle. While I was training, what made me get up was the passion for what I was doing and the desire to be my best at it. That really kept me motivated, and no matter what was going on in my life, I just wanted to train. When my training ended, I went through a deep depression because all of a sudden I didn't have a passion. I didn't know where to put my energy. I couldn't get out of bed. That was really all I knew, and that's all I really loved to do. And then I realized how important it was to have a passion. It's the passion that gets us out of bed. What was it that you loved to do before you found this nothingness in your heart? What made you smile? What made you be happy? What made you want to just get up and go? We get lost in life, in having to do all the things that we do for other people, and the chores and the money making and the salaries and the, paying the rents and paying the bills. At the end of the day, what are you living for? You're worth getting up. You're worth putting in that extra effort even when you don't feel like doing it. Feeding the soul is incredibly important. And it's crazy because a lot of times that's what we tend to put last. It's not important to go to dance class. It's not important to go to the movies and enjoy my time with my boyfriend. It's not important to take some time for myself and meditate for a minute. But these are actually the things that are important. These are the things that feed our soul. These are the passionate things we do for ourselves. These things have to be fed in order to find motivation. We also have to be careful not to play the victim. Yeah, sometimes you need to get tough and rough with yourself and say, come on, mama, get out of bed and let's freaking do it. You're important enough to kick your own ass too. And that little voice in the back of your head is saying, I don't want to get up. Sometimes you gotta go, you know what, woman? Get up. It just takes starting to just go. Start to go, start to go, start to go. Once you get the momentum flowing, the blood flowing, the rhythm going, the mind working, the body working, the blood pumping, it's a lot easier. Kick your booty sometimes and get to work. You start retraining yourself. You start building a habitual pattern where you refuse to give up, you refuse to give in to yourself, and you start becoming your own coach, and you're like, come on team, let's do it. Little things that we can do to help ourselves out. I'll make a list. If I know that I'm feeling really lazy, I'll just, okay, this is my goal for the day. This is my goal for every half hour. This is my goal for every minute. And sometimes the goals can be little. They don't always have to be these massive events that take place. Little baby steps to greatness. You have to treat motivation the same as you would your job. You're gonna show up because it's your job, and that's what you get paid for, and that's what your responsibility is. Motivation works the same way. It is your job. It is your responsibility to love yourself, take care of yourself, get up, and do what you need to do for you.